today I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the Kendrick Lamar and Drake space right now. All right, if you're on live streaming with me, what I'm going to do is just talk a little bit about those things. Now, first question, I'm going to get straight into it. Is Kendrick letting up? Absolutely not. As you can see with the music videos that's dropping with the album, I would not be surprised if he's got even more. The best thing that Drake can do right now is just be quiet. Just be quiet. What's going on, Brett 2.1? What's going on right now? I'm talking about what's going on with the Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation right now. As we know, the Super Bowl is on the way. What's going on, Brett? Lock in, lock in. Super Bowl is on the way and things are heating up. It's Thanksgiving Day. Who turn his TV off? Turn his TV off. Man, he is not going to want to watch the Super Bowl that day. It is going to be something different. You got it. What can you do? What can you do? When you lived your whole life, whenever you had issues with somebody, that you knew you could just hop on the radio and rap about them and diss them on their whole life in front of their face, no matter what venue or what have you. You just gonna make a hit song. These are some of the things that I think that Drake has been doing for a long time that Kendrick has gotten hip to and is now able to flip the script on entirely, okay? That's what's happening right now. All right, so for question number one, is Kendrick letting up? The answer is absolutely not. And don't think that it's going to end at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl just, whew, that's the little sprinkles on the cake. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Now, next question. For a Drake situation, like, why would he do this? Talking about suing. Like, do you not understand this is rap? And all you're doing with suing right now is proving everything correct. Like, you're you're making your own core audience just not be able to stand up for you anymore. Whew, 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 whew. Exactly, Brett. Kendrick is goated for this. This is goated. And what is happening right now is like, you're going to sue as a last resort. Now, I'm a person, I understand you play the cards that you dealt. And if someone calls you something really wild out your name, I understand you can sue for that. I'll give you that. But at the same time, if you're going to sue, do you really think Kendrick is in this for the money? At this point? No. He's not in this for the money. So you can sue for whatever. You can sue for whatever. But this is not a money play that Kendrick is standing on, and that's also what's going to get him all the things. And he's showing you this lesson in front of your face and in front of the world. All you have to do is sit down and listen and stop acting like you the one. Because you're not at this point. You're not. We all see this in front of our faces. Now, what does this mean for the culture is the next question. We're now at a place in the culture where we value character alongside monetization and monetary gain, what have you. You can't just be a person with a lot of money and just be absolutely rude to people and think that that is going to advance you and think that you can build any kind of foundation on being a messed up person. Because actually, the bread and the money should follow the character of who you are. Exactly. He's pressing this man, Drake. Kendrick is pressing this man, Drake. And the thing is, I don't even think that Kendrick is really even Kendrick know he's so far ahead that it's not even really a press. It's like, let me know when you're ready to sit down and listen type of time. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Brett. Man, so then boom. What Drake is really trying to do right now is stop this man Kendrick from performing this song at the Super Bowl. Do better. Do better. The song is gonna go up. It's happening. It's like look at me. Kendrick's like, look at me. Look at me. It's happening. And him trying to stop it from happening is only going to exacerbate the situation. So will they let Kendrick perform the song? I think so. But even if they do not let Kendrick perform the song, do y'all know what's going to happen? The fans is going to do it for him. And he don't have to say a word. And you know what type of monuments that's going to speak to what's going on right now? It's going to be like, y'all ever seen Michael Jackson perform at the Super Bowl? If you haven't, go ahead, check it. One of the greatest Super Bowl performances ever, all right? Now, next question. We got 3 more on this list. Is Drake spiraling? Man, he's doing something. I think Drake is doing everything but sitting down and really processing what's going on. I think he's just been, quote unquote, on top for so long that he doesn't know how to sit down and just take the L. And it's just making it worse. It's not making it look any better. So is he spiraling? Yes. And did Kendrick call that? Yes, he did. So what would you do? I really question. That's the next question. What would you do in this situation if you was Drake? I don't think that suing is the answer here. Suing is not the answer. If I had that short end of the stick, I would actually just sit down. I would just sit down and just be quiet. And that's part of understanding or being quote unquote like us. It's like sometimes you just gotta just sometimes you just gotta hold the L and play the cards that you got. And sometimes it's going suing league. That's not considered fighting. Fighting is going to therapy. Fighting is going and getting the things right with your family and friends and the people that you care about. Because if you were doing the people that you don't care about like that, you might be doing wrong to the people that you actually care about and you don't even know it. So I think that this is a time to not try to be in the limelight, but to actually get the house in order, because this is not a money game right now. It don't matter how much money you have. If the next person don't respect you, you don't really have too much. I say that. And last question, but not least, how great will this Super Bowl be? Oh, I think this is going down in history as one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time. Because the level of anticipation for the Super Bowl, the level of like artistry that we're going to have for the Super Bowl, the way that all things are coming into alignment for the Super Bowl, the way that the Super Bowl has played a part in the culture. Oh, what this stands for. This is not a this is all respect, I grew up on Lil Wayne, but this is not a Lil Wayne moment. It's not a Drake moment. And I don't even think that Kendrick thinks that this is a Kendrick moment. Even though it's a Kendrick moment, but it's a huge win for all the underdogs. It's a huge win for all the people that felt like they've been silenced. This is a huge win for all the people that stand on principles and the men that want to take care of they women, the men that's actually not chasing after the all the things that the world says that you should have, want, or need, quote unquote. It's a huge win. So I would love to just congratulate Kendrick Lamar for being a staple in the culture for what has just occurred. That was almost like David versus Goliath. But I don't even want to say that Kendrick was smaller than Goliath in that. Kendrick was strong the whole time. So if you are still tuned into this stream, I thank you so much for tuning in. Those were some of the questions for the day. And I will see y'all again very soon. All right. Take it easy now.